the show! From Michael Bay to Marvel UK, everyone not in between. Breaking news and toy reviews, every robot fans wet dream. Grab a brew and join the crew, become part of our scene. Bring your own, let's drink our own, make sure you're at least 18. Welcome to the show, the party and the flow. Friday nights, let's go, Transformers the show.
Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to Transformers the Show, episode 287. On tonight's show, we have got loads coming up, including a special review of Studio Series 86 Megatron from Pete, who has it in hand. We're also going to count down our top 5 Studio Series robots of all time, and the discussion, if you could change one thing, just one thing about Transformers, what would you change? So have a think about that. Get your thinking caps on. That's the discussion coming up in probably about 2 hours' time. So let's start, as always, with the mainline news.
I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Right. Evan from Hasbro, Evan Brooks, via his Instagram account, shared photos of the painted HasLab Leo Kaiser model. There it is. So, for all the HasLabbers who've gone on in this.
Looks good. Looks good.
I can feel the excitement dripping. Well, that might be something else.
Andy, to be fair, is not feeling on top of the world at the moment. He is riddled with something, but is fighting through. Because
Can we clarify that, please? Because that just could mean I'm depressed and I have some kind of horrible illnesses.
He's got man flu, stroke cold. Stroke.
It's bad man flu though.
It's not upset tummy. It's proper man flu.
It's like thought it was COVID man flu, but the
he's
test
so
told me
ill
it is.
that the thought of me and Pete trying to muddle through the news and getting it all wrong was enough for him to come on and battle through.
I could feel Pete moaning, like even without just feel it in the air. So I forced myself on for now. Yeah. So if I disappear, it's because basically I've gone to die quietly. Right. The things I do for this show. There's the individual members and their alt modes. Yeah.
I don't feel the same excitement. I don't feel the same excitement as the previous ones, but I am glad. Like I last minute backed it and I FOMO kind of bit, and it does look better than I thought it was going to do. But I'm still not all the way there. But I'm sure it'll be great when it comes in.
Yeah. It's not like it. I think it looks good, but the others felt more of an event. I don't know as well if it's just because I don't have any connection to Leo Kaiser. I mean, it's a fairly cool looking combiner, but I don't. It just doesn't excite me. But
also the Iron Factory one came out just before this one, and to be fair, it looked really good. The Iron Factory one, so I was like, oh, that's cool. That's what a good Leo Kaiser looks like. And this has come out. It's like, oh yeah, that's also a good Leo Kaiser. It's a bit like. It's just not as exciting now. You've ruined it, Iron Factory. Go sue them. Where's Barry Hasbro? Get on it, Barry.
Get on it, Baz. Right, we'll keep going before I die. Just for you, Paul. So, the official Blockies Facebook and Twitter accounts revealed images of their Blockies Moku Mega Optimus Prime crossover with Brown figure. Brown is a cute bear who is part of the Line Friends characters who started as stickers used in the Line messaging app. This collaboration brings this 25? All right, 25 centimeter Brown dressed as Optimus Prime. So the bear is called Brown. He also comes with 3 smaller figures of Boss as Megatron, Sally as Bumblebee, and Brown himself. And a special limited edition. There's the 3 little ones. Limited edition Pink Blocky. Only 99 units global release.
I wonder what the one thing I would change in Transformers is.
I mean, the global release is 999 units according to this, which will be sold in Indonesia.
Great. Local.
Anyway, I'm sure this will be really easy to pick up and not overly expensive at all. There it is again.
Big old plastic bear.
That is really in it.
Dressed as Optimus.
So the pink one also comes with 3 mini pink ones as well. Jeez.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
It's like American Beauty.
Yeah,
That's nice. Yeah, I thought that. Disturbing.
that's sexy.
What?
I mean, that's
Anyway,
sexy.
the release times, the sales stuff, and release quantity just proves that I wasn't lying, because why would I bother? I wouldn't, just to be clear. Right. Mark, all praise be to Mark Maher on Mark Lotus on Instagram. He showed off some of his own photos of Flatline. We showed some in-hand photos of Flatline last week that I think were from Toys R Us, if I remember correctly. And these are Mark's take on it, and they're very good. And it's very good, even though it's the same damn toy I've already got, but with a different head and different colours. But they've got me. They have got
Black
me.
and red, just in certain bots just looks great. That's a nice looking bot in that colour.
It works. I really like the head sculpt as well. I'm a sucker for a faceplate. And yeah, it just looks really cool. I can't remember when this is supposed to be out, but then all of Hasbro's due dates are complete nonsense anyway, so I just ignore them and expect it to be out next week, probably.
Merely a guide.
That's the best
Yeah,
way
it's not even a guide. There he is next to Red Alert. There's a little thing of Knockout doing something to him. It's part of the Instagram post. I can't remember what it says now. Anyway, there you go. And then I think, if I remember reading it correctly, Mark did this because he found it amusing that you could take Flatline's hand, put it on Red Alert, and give him the Luke Skywalker black gloved hand type effect.
All right, okay.
Busy, these.
It's almost like they're the same toy.
Moving on. Has anybody ever heard of Blockies? Anybody?
Oh, no? Are they like Lego?
They are a completely new product, clearly. This is their Galaxy version Wave 8, which was revealed. So I've kept this photo in. There's some actual product photos that they released coming up later on. But I've kept this in because some people are asking questions about the arc, the arcs that you can see. And I believe the arcs are supposed to be, what do you call them? The little cases that you used to get. Didn't they do Sharkticons as cases for one of the earlier waves? So that's what they're about, because somebody was asking in the group as well. So we'll move on from that quickly, though. Everybody loves Uranus, and he has, or she, or they, whatever, have shared some photos of the last two aerial bots, which of course is, well, it says here Air Raid and Fireflight, but it's not. It's Skydive, isn't it? And Fireflight.
Yeah.
We've already had Air Raid. So I'm right. I think. Anyway, there they are. Seem to be retools of the ones we've already had. And you can make your own minds up about whether that's a good or a bad thing. And they certainly do look like bots that you'll never see in robot or jet modes, because they'll be attached to Superior.
Yeah.
And that's what we all want, isn't it?
Gap fillers.
And there they are, £25 gap fillers. There's the jet mode, which of course, as always, looks great from above. And there is Fireflight. I prefer the masked face that he had in Combiner Wars, just personally. Or face plated, I should say. I also don't, not a massive fan of the colours. Is that animation accurate, the deco on that?
Yeah.
Massive forehead.
Thanks, Paul. I know as an oracle of all knowledge.
I mean, he was the winner of the quiz at TFN, so
He was.
all
But he doesn't like
all
mention.
praise be to Paul.
Yeah, and was it last week? I beat
Yeah.
Gav Spence and
Again?
Pete at the quiz. I think Pete won overall by some weird twist
Yeah,
of fate at the end.
Next point wins. Here we are, Galaxy version Wave 8. So these are the official Blockies
Lovely.
product
That's
releases. So
These
Let's
great
ring.
wave. I was getting a bit blockies. I was just getting a bit tired of them. A bit of fatigue, blockies fatigue. But like this wave's come out, and I've gone, oh, you little buggers, you've got me back in again.
One more.
Absolute. Yeah, just
One more
one more
round.
wave, and then I'll quit. The only thing is, there's still two blockies out there which I haven't got, which I think I've got the see-through Soundwave. I think there's a see-through Optimus Prime and see-through Starscream. I just can't find them anywhere. And if I can't get them, then I'm all out. and they're all going up for sale. But I just need to get this wave, and you have to complete. It's got sludge. Some people were saying that it's not coming because I don't think they showed the alternate mode in the first lot, but in this lot of photos you can see it now, which is
Yeah,
I like the accessory for his eyes, for the movie eyes.
yeah. He comes with the googly eyes. Injured/dead Optimus
That's really
Prime.
cool. Yeah.
look at that spear chest thing.
I don't know. I'd have preferred it if he still looked like, alive Optimus Prime, because he was alive at that point. It's weird to then make half of him grey. I get why. It's a bit of a two-face thing going on. Hot Rod, who comes with the fishing rod.
Fishing rod.
Nice.
Metroplex is the one I like the most on this little group.
Agree.
It doesn't even look like a Blockies, does it? It just looks like a normal robot.
The fact that it comes with an extra figure and everything is just crazy. Like it feels like it should just be that and that, but it's just they're impressive wage, I believe. I like the pictures, the way they've done the pictures in this as well.
Yeah, there's Sharkticon, who's looking surprisingly slim for Sharkticon.
Nice colours.
And Shrapnel.
So that brings us up to, is that 2 of the Insecticons, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we're still waiting for Bombshell. Is that
Bombshell.
right?
Well,
That's
you get a
right,
little
yeah.
mini Bombshell if you want it. Sludge.
Nice.
Although that looks different, obviously, because the chest looks different to. I'm guessing that's like a prototype.
does.
And that's
Yeah.
like could be wrong, but we'll see. Sludge in alternate mode, and there's the googly eyes.
Just silly, stupid, but fun.
And Unicron head.
So, question with the Unicron head, because if you go back to the original picture, the group picture, it showed there was a clear version as well. But the chase
Yeah, I saw that.
The chase is the Optimus. So,
What was the clear version for? I wonder. Somebody, I think it was Dave Wallace, asked the question or raised the suggestion. What if this is going to be like a really big builder figure? A builder figure of Unicron. So that's how you get the head. I mean,
how many waves?
yeah. I mean, it's probably not. Let's be honest.
No,
but it could be. So yeah, speculate away on why the one we saw. In fact, we've seen leaked photos of the clear
the clear one's in the display. See, if you go back to the display, the clear one's in the display. That's what's really.
Oh, those pictures are way too far back.
Yeah. No.
If you're watching and you want to see it, rewind it later, but not now. Ed Pirrie will be at TFN Minicon Reading.
Cool.
It's good.
Excellent.
Who's going to that? You 3 going?
Yeah,
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That is the plan. More blockies, because I know how much Mick loves the blockies.
Does.
This is Transformers 1 Action Edition 04 Optimus Prime with some official product shots.
That's cool.
So, is this still called Action Edition? Didn't they change the name to something else? But we all call it Action.
Legend.
So I just ordered stock of this week, and it did still say Action Edition, but I have heard that other people changing the name of it.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
You're a fan of Transformers 1.
Yeah. I should get this. I'm going to see blockies through to the end.
To the bitter end.
And then put it all in a box in the loft.
But don't you feel you haven't got them all because you haven't got the rare ones? Like, how do you how do you sleep at night?
And you know what?
How do I live
I don't know.
without you? Anyway.
Call yourself a Blockies fan, Pete. Come on.
Yeah, bloody
Yeah,
amateurs.
that's it. I'm not a real fan, if I'm honest.
And there he is being stripped of all his body parts for reasons. And that's it. That's all the mainline news. It's been a quiet week, really.
No, it's no problem.
Yeah.
Let's get on to the third-party news.
Battle this.
It's heavy metal cruncher time as Optimus Prime goes toe-to-toe with combat Megatron. Prime is one tough dude underneath his hood. He's a transformer missile fire phenomenon. Combat Megatron is combat armed. His mighty mega missiles are slamming. He can mad out more for use mega force, but combat Optimus is still standing.
I might have done this by accident. I put this in the news. I don't think it is news. Is it more?
I was going to ask why, but it was there, so I
It's, I mean,
blindly
it's a,
downloaded it.
it's a reissue coming, so is that?
There you go. Because it's being reissued.
I'll cover your Paul. Don't worry, you're all right.
Thank you. That counts. This is news. I never knew that they'd done that Metroplex at all. Never knew. Have you got it, Moff?
Yeah.
Will it be being stocked at all by Primetime Toys?
Yeah, we'll stock the first issue, the first wave, the second issue of it. So this one, if I offered it, I'll stock it. It's been very popular, so it's nice. It's a bit smaller than the Scorponok.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I'll send you pictures. If I just do that, it's over there in the corner.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller.
He was in, now he's out.
It was. See if you go the opposite way, because this was the first one. This was like a whole new mold. It didn't have a, this is like a previous version of Metroplex. It was a whole new version of Metroplex. It was like, this is really cool. And then the Scorponok, which is brilliant, was like, this is just like a downscaled version of Titan. But this is good. It's got loads of light up features that I never bored my arse wiring up because it was far too much work. But people who had patience did and were very impressed. So and it looks a cheaper price than it was before as well. So we'll wait and see. If I get offered it, it'll be available. Kerry did say last week, she goes, "It's third-party news just what's available on Primetime Toys this week?" Because
pretty much
watching it last week, she's like, "Yes, they just keep mentioning you."
I'm not sure we mentioned Primetime Toys enough last week. That's the only thing.
We'll call it Primetime News next week. Just quit that.
Primetime show. Right. New Age. This is Cho, which is their Legend Scale 6-shot from Spicy Animation NZ.
So good.
Everyone's getting excited, aren't they? Lots of people.
Lose more than they pretend to be.
Sorry, that was me.
You're more than you pretend to be. Amazing.
After playing the advert to
The Mega Pretenders. Oh.
I was trying to send it to myself so I could put it on the show later, but accidentally just played it.
F that up, didn't you?
Like
the way you styled it out.
TV.
Anyway, there it is next to what I assume is the G1.
G1,
Oh no, is that the knockoff version?
Knockoff, yeah.
So there you go.
The knockoff.
Scale it up. Not exactly Transformers related, but He-Man. There is a actual game of He-Man and Master of the Universe called Dragon Pearl of Destruction coming out. As you can see on the platforms, which you can see on the screen what is in front of you, wherever you may be. And there's some screenshots from it, and it is very old, kind of late 80s, early 90s style side-scroller. A bit like the Turtles one, Shredder. Was it Shredder's Revenge? That was out not that long ago. And I think it's still out.
Retro ones done that. So yeah, it's still. There's a Toxic Crusaders one dropping. I think it's next month. So there's this kind of popular thing to do. Just kind of go back to the old school with these games. So that'll be good.
Isn't there a new Toxic Crusader film coming out?
Toxic Avenger film, yeah.
Toxic Avenger, sorry.
Comes out next Friday.
There you go. I'm not quite sure what's happening with Beastman.
No, they're having a little cuddle.
Yeah, Beastman and Teela getting a little bit too well there.
That's the special unlock scene.
Anyway, so yeah, if you like your retro gaming, and it is designed to be retro as far as we're aware, this is actually coming. A lot of people thought this was like a prank or something, but no, this is real. This is actually coming.
It'll be fun.
And then that takes us into,
it'll be quite cool.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Now, I had some confusion over this, right? So, these came from TFW 2005 board member Keck23K, which is a nice name, by the way. In-hand images of the Ocular Max Stray Alternative Chase variant, right? So, is this 1 in every 12 of these?
Yeah.
Is this version? So you don't know until you've bought it and opened it up. I didn't think you'd have like a Chase version in a fairly expensive third-party figure line.
Especially because if you don't want that Chase, then you're like,
yeah. I wanted the other one.
Oh, it's a block, and you're like, I'll just go spend £9 more. But yeah, it's,
well, there you go then. That just really surprised me.
I really want that Chase one, and I'm like, I'm not going to hunt it down.
Well, you have to hope somebody gets one who doesn't want it. Sells it on for a reasonable price. And there's the car mode. And again,
The head sculpt's quite good. The alt mode's quite good, but the body is not. No.
yeah, something about it. I don't know. It just doesn't look like there's
very
gaps.
drifty.
I don't know.
I have the wonderful Trans, and that is an excellent
Yeah.
version of Drift.
It is. I agree.
So there was that, and that's it. That's it. Wow, that's it. I know. Only
Yeah,
20
Chris.
minutes in. We'll be finished within the hour. Thank God.
I'll be able to put the kids to bed for once. Let's try and milk this out a little bit longer.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's drag it out a little bit further.
Right, so we do some
Take on your
pickups.
next step.
Do you want the Mega Pretenders intro for pickups? All right, okay. Who said yes? Let's do it. Let's go. It's time for pickups.
Who's more than they pretend to be? Mega Pretender Transformers, Mega Pretenders. Inside one, there's the other. Then they both transform and combine to form another. New Mega Pretenders.
What a banger! Like,
The lyrics,
oh,
so simple yet so meaningful.
it's just. I'm going to edit it after this show. I'm going to turn it into an hour-long song, which I could just listen to. Yeah, no, banger. Anyway, right, that's not important. What did you get this week? Prime time off. What did you get this week?
So, am I allowed to just pick two things that weren't this week just because I've not been
Yeah.
on before TFN? Okay, cool. Because
You
I'm
can
going to
pick
pick
loads of stuff, mate.
Look at this.
Whoa.
Honestly, I can't keep every time I get in my room, I'm just picking them up. Like, this is just stunning. Like, and I've just gone off. Other than that, so I got this at TFA, and this was like a very much a last minute. The fella across the aisle from me was shut, closing up, and we were packing up, and I just went, stuff it, I'm buying myself a big present for TFN, and it is absolutely stunning. All the bits are in a box through in the house, and then I got an awesome delivery last week because I'm a big child, like run about the house. So, but the problem with this is I can't sell it. Like, I can sell it. I tried to put it on eBay, but it won't let you list a box big enough to ship it. I'm like,
Oh well, we'll have to keep it forever.
Oh, no.
I was like, to care we've got 8 of them. We'll just have fun. That was meant to be something that was at TFN, and I was just like, and envisioning people in the bar just being like, oh, I need one of them, and running back through to get them. And then, so TFN Reading, maybe. The only actual pickup I got this week was just the new delivery. And it's MPU 03 Dirge. The MPU stuff is lovely. It's taken the kind of MP52 mold, and then they've done the 3 cone heads. That's the final one released. And then they have already confirmed they're doing Sunstorm and Acid Storm. So I assume they'll probably do more after that. But it's such a nice transformation. See, at an MP scale, like I've never experienced the MP52 mold. I've got Deformation Space Seekers, but if they're as good as that Conehead, then that's a really nice masterpiece. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'll get that at the weekend, open it up. And like a lot of your masterpiece come in robot mode, and sometimes I don't even bother transforming them. This does come in alt mode, so I do have to transform it, but it's something I actually look forward to. So that's me. I've got a pile of stock that was meant to arrive today. Had 8 boxes meant to arrive today. I've been patiently waiting all day and they've never arrived. So sadly not getting anything else. All new fun stuff coming. But yeah, so that was me.
Was one of the things misfire?
Yes.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
So I'll send you boys pictures. The rest of my bandit stock arrived yesterday, to the wife's dismay, because it blocked the whole of the corridor. The boxes are huge. She texts me while I was having a drink and I was in a good mood, and she texts me going, "Are you having a laugh having this arrive when you're not here?" I was like, well, to be fair, I asked EBD to deliver it on Friday so that everything arrived when I was here, so I wasn't having any stress and I wasn't causing you harassment, but it was ridiculous. So lots of stock coming this week and over the weekend. So lots of new stuff getting shipped out to people who have pre-ordered.
Exciting. Anything else, sir?
No, that's me, sir.
All right, cool. Andy, pick anything up this week, mate.
What you mean apart from the Black Death? Can I just check, Bob? Are you getting the toy variant of the X-Transport Misfire?
No, but if you want me to get it, I'll get it.
I do.
So I can only order it quite often with this.
If I didn't imply that, it's yes.
Yeah, no. But with X-Transports, I can only kind of go the versions I want, if I'm honest. So I didn't get a toy one. But
If he lives through the night, he'll have it.
Survive till tomorrow. Yeah, lovely. I just got Silverbolt.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
Not really had a chance to mess around with him because mostly I've been dying. So I've not even combined them yet. So I need to combine them. It's very grey though, isn't he? You know when you put them alongside the others that are like have more of the white plastic. Just kind of surprised me how grey he looks. Kind of worn out and tired, which is, to be fair, probably all right for Silverbolt because he is a bit that way. Yeah, Silverbolt, good figure though, but he's going to be superior. So
Yeah.
you know, it's a means to an end, isn't it? Really. So yeah, that's it.
Go next then. So like Mick, I picked up Craftman's Toys. The next two bots to come from that for their Computron set. Hello. And yeah, just really, really good. Like the other one was. Just the colours, aren't they? Just so good. Oh shit. But it's just the detail on them. I'm not sure if that's going to come into focus, but they've got some right detail. It's almost like it's mainline scale detail, but shrunk down to legend size. So yeah, those different paints, little accessories and stuff. I'm transformed in it, but the other one was really good fun to transform. I'm sure that one will be as well. But that was it from me. Pete,
Afterburner's lovely. I transformed mine earlier on in the week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Absolutely wicked. So I'm still waiting on a delivery that may or may not include X-Transport's Misfire. I am very excited. It hasn't moved for a couple of days, so I'm getting a little bit stressed. But I'm sure it will be here. But the only thing I picked up this week is another Master Universe Origins Grizzlaw. So I'm almost up to date now. I'm just picking up one now and again. And to be fair, if I hadn't picked him up, I wouldn't have had anything this week. So
yeah,
it was my civil duty to buy him. I wasn't going to get him just yet. But yeah, that was it. Grizzlaw. Hopefully next week I will have shit tons.
Is he hairy or is it plastic?
It's plastic, which I'm a bit disappointed about. I'm not going to lie.
Well, the original one. So I've got the original one. Just when you're saying that, so the original release was the hairy one, but it was a Mattel Creations exclusive. So it was a pain in the arse to get over here. But I know this toy store that has stock. But that's cool. But
In demand, yeah.
in demand. The cartoon collection, like this doesn't look, and this like when you put this beside them, it doesn't have the same feel. So the cartoon collection one you've got is better for that range. There's something fun about having like same as like Leech and all these kind of old ones that were proper versions of the toys we had as kids. There's something fun about having a kind of Teen Wolf mental version. Just get them on top of a van, like the 18 van surfing along. Yeah.
Did you used to suck it when you were a kid?
What are we talking about?
The hair on Grizzlaw.
What we did at TFN, what we don't talk about. It's just what happens at TFN stays at TFN.
We used to have Grizzlaw and just have you showing you. We used to have memories of just going and like making his hair stick up in crazy little poses. Clip that. No, don't clip that. Do not clip that. That is not something that's being clipped. Next, you rude people. Right, we should be done in 10 minutes. Right, what's next? So we come back.
The shortest episode of the show ever.
Is there a quiz or social corner this week?
There is.
There's no
a social
quiz.
corner.
There's no quiz.
Right. Well, we'll
Well,
have to do social, make sure we do social corner then.
No, we'll,
Tell you what.
social corner. We'll do foreplay
You go
first.
do social corner. I'll go do a quiz. I'm not even joking. Give me
No,
5
that's
minutes.
fine. Only if you feel up to it, sir. We can do 4-play as well to give you
Well,
some extra
apparently I
time.
have to man up, which is, I hope people catch this and then they can enjoy this.
Whoa.
Not you, not you, Pete. Yeah, you. No, not you.
All right, cool.
Right, I'm gonna go do a quiz.
All right, we will do social corner and we'll go straight into 4-play.
I
after
can
social
still
corner.
hear you though.
God,
I
is that
thought we
you?
were going to do.
I am watching you through a camera.
That is weird. I can still hear him. Pete, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Nothing. I opened up the wrong set of photos.
We could do 4-play first if you want.
That was the ones you
Review?
opened.
Review? Reviews?
No,
Megatron.
no.
Ah,
He's changed it.
yeah, the bloody Megatron review. Sorry, the whole thing, the thing that I put in the thumbnail, the whole thumbnail, which I spent like an hour doing. I was really pleased with that thumbnail.
Such a good job on it.
The review of Megatron Studio Series 86, and we've got a really cool intro. Actually, it's equally spent quite a lot of time on this intro as well. So it's now time for our exclusive Studio 86 Megatron review.
Who's more than they pretend to be? Mega Pretender Transformers, Mega Pretenders.
Oh, so
You've
good.
done so much work there, Paul. Like aging it, making it look old. I'm very impressed.
It
Vintage.
is. It is. It just sounds like a Mega Pretender transform. Mega Pretender. Dun 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 dun. Mega Pretender Transformer. I'm vamping for you, Pete.
It's like something by
Who's
Fish
in what I
Deep.
want to be? This might be the smoothest show you've done in a while.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Ah, cool. Right. Go for it, Pete. So you had a very special arrival this week, which we're all mega jealous about. Do you want to tell us? It's like show
Yeah.
and tell. Tell us what
Dave.
you got.
Appreciate that.
Oh, cool.
Hang on.
Per
Your
timing.
internet's dying.
Just hang on. No, me. You said do social corners, so I shut everything down to get social corners already.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
And
we
you're
do
like,
social
no,
corner.
no, what I actually meant was.
You don't have to shut everything down. Sorry.
No, my laptop has been playing up. My laptop has been playing up like buggery.
Right, we're doing social corner. Oh no,
No, we're not.
Oh, the
Studio
professionalism
Series
amongst you.
86 Megatron review. Wow.
Pretty.
So, for my school report, I was asked to review Studio Series 86 Megatron. Megatron is the leader of the Decepticons. He is great. He has a big cannon. That is Megatron.
He actually was. I said to him, "Can you review it, please, for the show?"
So I picked up Megatron. It arrived when I was at TFN. I got it from Pop Culture in Australia, and I hadn't really played about with it till this week. And he quite possibly is the best Transformer I've had in recent times. He is so ridiculously screen accurate. They've got the colors right. They've got the head sculpt right. The posability of it. It's just such an excellent toy. Out of the box, they've nailed it. You know, I forget all the rubbish about he doesn't transform into a gun and all that stuff. They have done such an impressive job with a modern version of 86 Megatron. He's just he's the Megatron we've always wanted, I think. You know, and these are only my opinions kind of thing. But when you look, they've captured the character in the head, the body. He's so poseable. He's no right to be as good as what he is. He really is exceptional. Literally zero kibble.
Is that just bouncing on, or is it, the previous one said when you were making a clip on? Is it just bouncing?
Yeah, it like literally. So, Laserbeak's just sat on him. This is Siege Laserbeak,
That's good, isn't it?
but he's just zero kibble. So, in terms of an accessory, he comes with. Oh, I had it a second ago. So, he comes with a little version of himself that
So he can
know,
play
one
with
of-
himself.
Nice.
yeah, pretty much. It's like, oh, this is what I used to be when I was in my early 20s. And then this is what I am now. I'm in my late 40s. He has the swords. Someone mentioned that they wish they'd had the like energon flail and stuff. He doesn't need it.
No.
He's
'cause
meant to be.
That's his movie. It's movie. It's not
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he could have come with a little pistol that he ends up shooting Prime with, but you nitpick him. You really are.
I think
In
coming with
terms
the Megatron gun is a better way to kind of. You can then put that in Starscream. You can do all the bits for the movie. All the bits that he's a gun in the movie, you can now do. So it's a good way to kind of tick off the boxes and go, well, you're never going to have him in that size alt mode gun beside a Optimus Orientus on. I think that's a clever way to do it.
Yeah. In terms of the transformation, why wasn't he a tank from the beginning? It just makes such sense. You could argue that they didn't have the engineering capability back then, perhaps, but the way the engineering, I think, is at a level where it's probably over-engineered.
Okay.
You know, for a Chug toy, it's that clever. The legs are really well done. The arms bend round into. They've got like this double butterfly joint that bends round to hold the cannon. The fusion cannon, and this grey bit here is the bit that sits on his back, is detachable. Yeah,
nice.
It suits it so well, but again, it's so tidy as well. You know, there's no unsightly kibble. You know, this little peg hole, you can put the sword in there if you want to. When you stick when they have to stick the weapons on, so there's somewhere for them to go. But it's literally zero kibble. They have found space for everything.
Cool.
It's so good.
The leg transformation looks dead clever. Like that, even when they first revealed it, it's like, that is something I'm looking forward to experiencing.
Yeah.
So, it does look it.
Yeah.
It's just that when that New Age Romulus came out, and it just looked like the most fantastic Prime ever. It was only when fantastic Megatron ever. It's only when they showed it next to Studio Series, this one, and this one's just got such. It hasn't got like little nuts and bolts and stuff and ingresses across it, and it really makes the New Age one look really fiddly, and that it's got loads of bits where this looks so smooth and well put together. Hasbro must have looked at it and gone, ha, a good one's coming out soon. Fuck you, New Age. But it's good.
I don't think they'd have been concerned with it in the slightest, because but they do different things slightly, don't they? Because New Age deliberately tried to make it into the gun, and they didn't make it perhaps the best scale, whereas this genuinely does scale with all of that Studio Series. You know, it looks really good next to Prime. This is me just playing about, doing what should have happened to Wheelie and Megatron smashing him. And he just looks, outside, he just looks so good. He really is, genuinely. This is probably I'm going to say my best mainline bot I think I've bought in recent years. My bot of the year so far is Fans Hobbies Metal Hawk, but this is the best. This is the best mainline. This is by far the best mainline. It's exceptional, and I don't think I'm the only person that thinks it. If I'm honest, it's not a hidden gem like Brawn. It's this is out there. This is it. The spotlight is being shone on it.
What excites me about it is, Andy and I have spoken about this many a time about, third party produce amazing robots. They produce amazing alt modes, but nobody tops Hasbro for Transformers, like for the joy of transforming a toy. And this looks like kind of one of those bots that just absolutely encapsulates that. And it's like, I'm looking forward to more to transform it than anything else. And that's what you should do. That, like, as a Transformer, that's what you should feel. we don't always feel that way with some of the stuff that comes in. That one, it's like I can't wait to get out of the box and kind of like properly work out how its engineering works. Looks absolutely spanking good.
I just think as, and we'll probably just discuss it in foreplay, but I think the Studio Series 86 line has been going so long, but you can see the development of the engineering as we're 18 months behind, design and all the rest of it. So you can see the progression, and it almost kind of makes you wish that there are other bots that they've released already that were at the same level that Megatron was.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
Awesome toy. If you haven't got it, I suggest getting it. It's well worth the money. The engineering, the screen lightness is just a quality toy.
Where did you order yours from? Was it Australia?
I got mine from Pop Culture, which I've had 2 really, really positive experiences with them. Fair pricing, quick delivery.
That's stupid quick. Like to have it at 4MD, like the end of the UK stores is crazy. What? See their hands open and close. Like I know my pick.
Yes, they do. Yeah, yes, they do.
Oh, nice.
Which I don't know. I mean, yes, it's ideal, and it does put you more in the third party line because third party have always had open and closed hands. But is it a big thing for me? No, it's not. I'd have liked to have. I feel like there was a bit of an opportunity for an ab crunch, but they didn't give it. But waist swivel, full head tilt up and down, the arms and legs. It's crying out for a better figure poser than I am, but it's got the ability. It's genuinely got the ability.
Awesome.
It's just a.
We lost you there a little bit. I think it's Gojira Prime said, when do we get the KO version of it? Which is crazy, isn't it? Because we are expecting that. When you think the Prime, their Studio Series Prime, I cannot believe how quickly the KO or Studio Series Prime came out. 7-8 months after the release of it? That was a quick turnaround. And now you're kind of thinking, well, is there going to be a KO of this Megatron coming out in 6 or 7 months, or maybe 4 months now? They started to land.
And what are they going to do? What upgrades? Because the good thing with if you get the kind of MD-005 Prime, is the kind of little upgrades of like rubber wheels and the window panels, being able to swap the arm out, all these kind of bits. Like, what are they going to do? Like, that's exciting. But to me, the Cannon was always the standout of Cannon could be a wee bit better. I saw, was it Russ put the Cannon from the Action Edition Megatron on it, and it looked absolutely cracking.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. They should do a translucent pink KO. Paul could get it to go with his blockies. Yeah, could do. Sore subject. Pete, thank you so much for doing that. Great photos as well. Really happy you love it, because I think I've ordered it. I think I ordered mine from Kapow. Have you ordered it? Prime time off?
Have, yes.
So yeah, can't wait. You're just making me more excited, as you often do. Right, should we go into foreplay?
Do it.
Lynn, these are
like
sex
a full
people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. Don't think you want to join in.
Well, tonight, Studio Series themed, and we're looking at our top 5 Studio Series Transformers released so far. So the Studio Series line must be, 12, 13 years old now, and they started off with a lot of the... Is it more than that?
No, it's not that old.
Isn't it? The Studio Series line. Didn't it start with Bayverse? Wasn't they the first Studio Series ones?
No.
Slightly up.
They were, weren't
The
they?
man has the shirt.
They weren't
So
called
he has
Studio
the
Series back then.
Series Transformers.
Let him find out for himself.
Right,
Let him
talk
find
about
out for
yourself whilst I prove myself wrong.
I feel like we've been through this before.
Have we? Studio Series isn't just 86 movie bots.
Yeah, but
No, it was used for the Bayverse movies, but not from like 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Or however long you said.
6 years?
Probably
that feels
closer
more
to
right.
that.
Yeah.
Studio Series was a branch of Transformers which was released about 6 years ago.
Just the edit that and the post.
Started off with the Bayverse ones. And the Bayverse ones were I always think about, like the Devastator, the Devastator with the balls, and also I had the side swipes. Got quite a lot of Studio Series side swipes with amazing alt modes. I think that's one thing it was known for at the start, wasn't it? The alt modes on the Bayverse cars were immense, with loads of detail and just looking cool. They're a bit flappy when they transformed, but got to compromise somewhere. Studio Series started in 1986. There we go. Everyone was wrong. Ed was right.
Thanks, Ed, for bringing the knowledge.
And it's kind of phased over, including some 86 Transformers as well over the last 2 years, 3 years, possibly 4. So who would you like to source our tops? To have it getting involved in the comments. Let us know your favourite Studio Series Transformers so far. But gents, can you take me through what your top picks are? And Pete, can we start with you, sir, after your brilliant Studio Series Megatron review?
Yeah. I changed my mind. Studio Series Megatron is not as good as Brawn. He by far is the best Studio Series ever known to man. Megatron is merely a stunt double.
My fingers hovering over a move right now.
He is a hidden gem. Okay, but he's not hidden anymore because I'm going to enlighten you. All right, this geezer. No, I think. I think he's only my favourite because I just think he's so cool.
Why are you making my suffering worse, Pete?
I mean, it would have been Megatron, but I can't just say Megatron. I've just reviewed him. I've got to pad it out.
You can. You just say Megatron.
Yeah.
We're only at
and then we'll finish by
minutes.
9.
Yeah. Before Megatron, I would have said Brawn. After Brawn, I would have said Megatron. He's just an excellent toy. The engineering, the screen likeness. Look at that face. You just want to squeeze his cheeks. He's just so cute. He's just a beautiful boy. And I love the yellow and the green. And he's just lovely. And he can just do. You just imagine him going to play rugby on a weekend.
Yeah, makes you proud.
So just before he's going to get deaded on the shuttle, he's just like, yeah, I just playing for Caversham away at the weekend. We're going to have a couple of. We're going to have a couple of beers in the bar afterwards, and I'm going to get a Ruby on the way home. But, and then at the weekend, I'll be an Autobot. But for me, absolute class individual, Studio Series Brawn. No
great choice. Great choice. Hidden gem. You turned a little bit into Danny Dyer at the end as well.
He did, very much so.
I was solo myself. What did I go for? I went for this geezer, which is... I think it's Studio Series. So I've probably got a top 3, which is Wheeljack. Is he Wheeljack? I think he's Wheeljack. But I gave him 6 out of 10. I can't remember why. I think I might have been saying it as a joke because actually I really, really like him. I've transformed.
Amazing 6 out of 10. I think were your words.
I've just transformed him a lot, and he's from Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. He's just really cool. He's just got a lovely transformation, really clever in both modes. He's absolutely stunning and lovely colors, and he's all different versions of beige, which absolutely turns me on. So that's probably my honorable mention. And of course, Bumblebee for Bumblebee Studio Series 86 was excellent. And again, alt mode, the Penny Racer type alt mode was absolutely sublime in this. Transformation is not as fun though. I thought as Netflix, but it didn't have that stupid thing where he has to hold the back of his alt mode together with his own hands, which was ridiculous in the Netflix version. And my final one was Prime. He's probably my one I liked the most. I still think I prefer Earthrise Prime, but this one stands on my shelf, and I look at him and I think that is Optimus Prime, and he looks good, and he reminds me of the film and what a hero he is. And that's the third party KO one. I did have the official one, but I just sold it. So that one will have to take its place. So technically not Studio Series, but no one can stop me from doing that. So
because I'm the host.
Power's gone to my head.
Do what I want.
Andy, take us through your Studio Series hits.
It's Snarl, but I mean, I could have gone for most of the Dinobots. Are they the most highly engineered figures? No. Are they great fun and great representations of the characters and also at a scale that makes them nice and badass? Yes. Yeah. So it's got to be the Dinobots. And I picked up Slag 2 weeks ago at TFN, which I showed off last week. And I've obviously got the other ones. It's just Snarl is for me the best. It's Snarl. I love the character. I love the original toy. Grimlock would be up there with him as well. I mean, they're all good, but yeah. I thought Pete was going to do Grimlock. I'm absolutely stunned and horrified that he went with Brawl. But yeah, it's got to be Snarl for me. He's just great. It's just like both modes. It looks like how you'd want him to look. It's big, it's sturdy, it's posable. It's great. So for me, kind of all the Dinobots, but specifically Snarl because he's the best. That's me.
Mega pretend to transform. Cool, good choice.
The gold on his
really should have done the Mega Pretenders.
I can't get out of my head. Oh, so addictive. Prime time off. What was your highlights of this series?
I am going to pick Hot Rod. And I was asked the question to you, Peter, about the hands opening. The gimmick on this where you could get and I've got it here, the Matrix, and actually then put it in his hands and hold it open. Like that was what Studio Series for me was, the kind of bit of actually we're going to add it extra. I'm not going to actually try and get us to do it right. It's not going to do it. The extra little bit of gimmicks, the joints in it, the butterfly shoulders. Like there's just so many clever transformation bits. It's a step above in engineering. You know, the price point then becomes a little bit higher, but you know, you compare it to previous ones, like just it's such a clever transformation. I think it's the best looking Hot Rod we've had. And then I went the same as you, Paul, for like an auto choice, but I went for the MD005. Like that takes the Studio Series 86 Prime is lovely. This gives it a better head. It comes with the wheels. It's got the different gun bits, but Studio Series is brilliant. Like I don't think there's been many bad ones. I think that's the challenge. Like there isn't really many bad ones. The Dinobots again, as you say, it could easily you could do a top 5 just with Dinobots and be like who's going to argue with that?
Moff, just out of interest, is that figure that you showed off, the Optimus Prime, would that be available anywhere?
No, I've sold out. It's back up for pre-order. I've got a third batch coming, but yeah, like it's genuinely, it's like been the hottest seller. But the toy itself originally was great, and then this, you know, Paul, you talked about the aspect of the colours on them. You know, I think the colours on this are better than the original.
The plastic looked better as well.
Yeah, it's got the fixed heels. I know that should be a thing that a KO has to do, but the fixed heels, the rubber wheels, like we were showing this off in the store, Randy, and people were just like, "What? Yeah. That's just so good!" And then all the extra bits, the wings, the different bits.
And how much is it?
55. And then there's also
for what you get.
So they've then done the black shattered glass. There's a white Magnus one.
Put your hand up and wait, Pete.
There's another one that I've just got stock coming in of the Eva style. Comes with a sticker sheet and stuff as well. So they like back to the point of, I mean, they'll do a Megatron. 100% they'll do a Megatron. What crazy colours we're going to get on a Megatron, I have no idea.
Favorite Studio Series bots.
You're the last person allowed to criticize.
Optimus Prime. Just improved by KO companies.
Mine was the KO as well, by the way. It wasn't the...
Yeah, strictly speaking, they are based off the Studio Series.
Yeah. So.
I like the fact none of us picked a Bayverse figure.
Yeah. If I had to, it would be Sideswipe. And they do some cool stuff. And you don't get a lot of gimmicks, really, do you, with any mainline stuff nowadays? But like Sideswipe had, you pulled like these 2 panels back and they came back round and they were like his hand swords. It was really clever. And his 2 guns, you could then fit in the back in his alt mode and they became the exhausts. But like perfect, it was really clever.
Was that in the studio series figure?
Yeah, I think you might have
Oh.
sent me it. You sent me a Sideswipe.
Yeah, that wasn't a studio series. That was before studio series. That was just the whichever version it was of the figure.
Yeah, the
If
one
I
which
had
hasn't
taken the
got the-
Bayverse one, I'd have gone with
the one-
Grindor because it would have been Blackout because I love Blackout. But Grindor has a great name and apparently is better because he has better hands.
Oh, okay.
Who doesn't love Grinder, eh? Sorry, Grindor.
Right.
Anyway.
Are we ready for a quiz?
Yeah, well, I'm ready. Are you ready? I mean, I'm saying I'm ready. I really did rush this. But anyway,
Right.
Chris,
I'll let you
do it. So
Now, we've actually got a quiz intro now, so
Cool.
which technically shouldn't get hit by copyright. So fingers crossed for this one.
Oh,
so
God.
quiz time.
Who's more than they pretend to be? Mega Pretender Transformers, Mega Pretenders. Inside one, there's the other, then they both transform and combine to form another.
We're just not taking the risk there, are we?
So good. So good. Okay, so over to you.
Oh, it's me now. Right, you know the deal for the quiz. Lads, you all get on the studio chat, private chat, and play along at home. You get absolutely nothing for it other than your own pride of getting questions right or not. But that's it, really. Tough. Yes, so into your private chat, lads. We all know the rules. Switch off anything that would be showing you possible answers from the live chat, even though they're 30 seconds behind. And we've got the first answer, and no, it is not Scoop. But good try. Good try. Right. Are you ready? Should take your silence mean yes.
I'm ready, yep.
Here we go. Number one. Oh, God. I need to blow my nose. Number one. Which Transformer once said, Metroplex is my kind of town? Which Transformer once said, Metroplex is my kind of town? I believe it was in the cartoon. Was it A, Bumblebee, B, Jazz, or C, Blaster? A, Bumblebee, B, Jazz, or C, Blaster? Which Transformer said, Metroplex is my kind of town? We have three answers from the three gentlemen in front of me. Paul, you've gone with Jazz. Moff, you've also gone with Jazz. Pete, you've bucked the trend. You've gone with Blaster. And I can tell you now that that was the right answer. So, yes, it was Blaster. Well done. Pete takes the lead. You can tell how shocked he is. Right, let's go for number two. Oh, God, I'm dying. Right, number two. G1 comic book. Just bear with me on this one. It's from the wiki. No arguing. G1 comic book human character GB Blackrock's true birth name is one of the following. Is it A, Sovereign, B, Susan, or C, Garrison? A, Sovereign, B, Susan, or C, Garrison? Oh, answers today. I wish it was Susan, because that would be great. And it is. No, I'm joking. It's really not. The correct answer is Sovereign, according to the wiki. Yeah. Apparently it was revealed that that's his real name. So I think that would happened in Titan's Return. So yeah, retroactively. Again, take it up with the wiki. So did anybody get that? Nobody got that. Ooh. No, it's not that one, Moff.
We're all stupid.
It's also not Scoop. Right, question number three. How did animated Starscream attempt to kill Megatron in the very first episode? Don't make me kick you out of the competition.
Oh, we can't have anything nice.
I forgot the question now. How did animated Starscream attempt to kill Megatron in the very first episode of the cartoon? Did he A, plant a bomb on him, B, shot him in the back, or C, launched him through a warp gate? So how did Starscream try to kill Megatron? Did he A, plant a bomb on him in animated, B, shoot him in the back, or C, launch him through a warp gate? Oh, so let's have a look. Moff, you went for C. Pete, you went for C. And Paul, you went for C. The correct answer is he planted a bomb on him. It's A.
Oh.
How can you not know that, Pete? You're an animated fan.
Yeah.
Remember,
no,
he kind of pats him on the back and sticks a bomb on his back, and then he
I
flies
felt
off and
like-
blows up.
Oh, so it does, yeah.
Gorgia got it right. Paul, the bookworm, got it right. Sunstreaker put C. Dave Cousins put D. Complex carbohydrates.
Oh, he's a complex guy, is Dave. He was just trying to spell out his name, I'm sure. Right, number 4. It's a question about something I know you all love. Beast Wars. Right.
Yes.
In Beast Wars,
Rhinox.
the characters Prowl, Silverbolt, and Ironhide had their sparks fused together to form which combined bot? Was it A, Leo Convoy, B, Boss Convoy, or C, Magna Boss? A, Leo Convoy, B, Boss Convoy, or C, Magna Boss? I've got 2 answers. I'm waiting for one more.
Was mine not shown? Oh.
No, yours is there, Moff.
Okay,
It's Paul. Who
Yes,
was,
Barry.
it seems typing a very long compliment.
That would be really nice.
Oh, right. I'm not really, but thanks for asking. Right, it's actually C, Magna Boss. So all 3 of you got it right. So you all get a point, which I think means Pete, you're on 2. Moff, you're on 1. Is that right?
Yeah.
And Paul, you're now on 1 as well. So we've only got one more question to go, although I did do a tiebreaker, but I don't know if I can even be asked. Right, here we go. Question number 5. I'm not going to lie, I didn't put a ton of effort into this one. Right, number 5. Transformers G1 Darkwing's Power Master partner has a name. What was it? Was it A, High Test, B, Hotwire, or C, Throttle? So G1 Darkwing's Power Master partner had a name. Was it A, High Test, B, Hotwire, or C, Throttle? Oh, Paul's being so nice. He won't last. Okay, let's have a look. Have we got all our answers? We have. So Moff and Paul both went for High Test, and Pete, you went for Hotwire. The correct answer was C, Throttle. So nobody got that one right. Well done to you at home if you did. I don't really care though. Right, shall we do the tiebreaker anyway? Just because it's funny and it might snatch victory away from Pete in the same way he snatched victory last week. So this is a guess the year one. All right, ready? In which year was the Decepticon? This is a toy, by the way, just to be clear. In which year was the Decepticon Clench released as a toy? In which year was the Decepticon Clench released as a toy? Don't give anyone any hints. Oh, wait. Have you put an answer?
He's put B.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, Pete, you put B. Or was that for your previous one?
Oh, this is
yeah.
No, I think that might be his answer. Have you put? Oh no, yeah, you have put your answer. Ooh, I think with this one we're gonna have to go with nearest. I think if we go with person who's nearest to it, that's what they did at TFN, wasn't it? So the correct year was. Sorry, I should say, Pete, you put 1989. Moff, you put 1992. Paul, you put 1990. You also put May, just to be really specific. It was just the year we wanted.
Points.
Well, it would be, but he didn't get it right because Moff, you were the closest. It was 1993. Oh, which means Moff, you get 2 points and you win.
Whoa!
I'm joking. You only get the one. It's a draw between you and Pete. I don't care anymore.
The tiebreaker made it a tie.
Yeah. Actually, last week we made the tiebreaker question like a next goal wins. Let's do that. Yeah. Well done, Moff. It's victory.
Hey! You're always my favourite.
Are we done now?
I finally won one. I've never won one before, so.
Well then there you go.
Hey!
Although Andy, you're the true hero, battling through and delivering us a quiz on spare of the moment and feeling like pants. Well done, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Right, Pete. Now, should we do the Megatron review? I'm joking. Should we do social corner? It's a little bit of panic in your eyes there. Should we do it again?
The panic's back again. Don't worry.
Right. Because he hasn't got social corner already.
That's all right. Don't worry. I've got an intro which could take up 15 seconds. No. Let's do it. Let's go to social corner. Take us through what's been on the socials this week, Pete.
Whenever you're ready.
So, Social Corner returns this week with Al Kennedy. This was quite possibly my favourite bit of the week. I just never noticed it. You know, obviously you read the comics and the stuff rages, but then it's like, yeah, he actually looks like Nicolas Cage.
That is a good one.
That's so funny.
That was awesome.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Chronicles
saw
of
this.
Cliff Jumper. Got some Nick Roach. Fantastic artwork coloured by John Paul Bove, who is a wizard with the digital paintbrush. He's done in fact, he's coloured all of the artwork I've got in this room, but this one of shattered glass, Rodimus, Hot Rod. It's just amazing. Such a good version.
Did Pete break up for anyone else then, or was it just me?
No. Yeah.
I think my Wi-Fi is shocking.
It's all right now. You've come back.
Yeah, you've come back now. That is a cool
Stronger,
picture, though.
faster, harder.
Next on. Okay, good. Next, Hearts of Steel, Bumblebee.
It's going great.
There might be a slight delay, Pete, from what you're saying and what we're hearing. we were saying like, oh, there might be a delay on your internet, and the result notes come back, and it just went dead for ages. And then, great stuff, right?
He's secretly in Brazil. That's why there's the delay. Anyway,
it's fine. That's a cracking.
Are we back now?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're back. Work.
Fine. Hearts of Steel, Bumblebee by Double Dealer _93 on Blue Sky. It's been taking some really good pictures lately, and Bumblebee is no different. Drinking About Robots is now on Blue Sky, so we get to enjoy his pictures on there, and just
he's always great. His lighting
gorgeous.
as well.
Yeah. Genuinely lovely.
That's the upgrade kit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
cool.
A real kind of, I don't know, that Lord. I always see that helmet and I think Lord of the Rings. You know, like
yeah.
It's got the elf style.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah. Such
elvish.
Such an awesome Prime. Starscream just sitting around, and then I love this photo, and then I got drawn to his cloven feet. And I just realized I will never ever own anything by MDLX.
No. Feet are just awful.
Like 98% a great model. It's like head sculpt, arms, torso, legs, feet. Oh my god, burn it with fire. But a good photo nonetheless. It's not Drunken Mantis' fault. The feet are shocking. Minotaur Source. I love the name, by the way. So if you're watching this, great tag name. Titans Return, Chrome Dome, and Rewind. I wish I'd got. I've been looking on eBay all week to see if I could get a Rewind, because I missed out on so much of the Titans Return stuff. And this isn't a pity party. This isn't about me. This is about the people of Social Corner. But there are some absolute bangers in Titans Return, and I'm going to go hunting for them.
Yeah.
Why would he make a pity party? I missed out.
I'm just saying. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. Okay, I made my choices. Okay. However, I'm going to go looking for Rewind.
Hashtag pray for Pete.
This just made me laugh. But I feel like it's more a reflection of the a G1.
Yeah, I get
G1 hip joint.
Yeah.
G1 hip joint giving way rather than actually anything else. But
Let's say
Just
when
to
you're in your
like a little
40s, this is
handy
what
now.
happens. Sorry,
Yeah.
boss. We all feel your pain.
Yeah.
Do I still have to go on and do the news tonight on Transformers the show? Yes.
But I'm really ill.
Accurate.
Oh,
Very
Do you-
accurate.
Do you trust us to do it? No.
nope.
I could
And
just,
that was it.
even in a message, I could tell Pete's tone of voice. You know, when you hear a message,
Are you really ill?
Yeah.
it was just
Are
to
you
enlighten
dying?
people. It was more of a, all right. Could you let us know soon? Because I've got to download all the photos for the use.
Because Andy was like, you might want to get someone else on. And Pete was like, nah, just wait. And see if
Let's just give him time. I'm in the hospital, Pete. Well, let's just give him time.
it's too...
Pete, this
Too
is
soon to
Andy's
call.
wife. He's dead. Let's just give him time.
Yeah. Do you know how to do news, Claire?
Have you seen Weekend at Bernie's, Claire? Because we can make it work. We can make it work.
Yeah, he's already downloaded the news. Just don't push the button.
It's not like it's hard work.
You just need to
And,
stop crying.
and a
if
quiz,
anything.
and a quiz. Come on, he needs to get a quiz done as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to have to go
Definitely.
back now, and I'm going to have to re-watch Pete's review because while I was listening to it, I couldn't be
Yeah.
looking at it at the same time. So I'm going to go back after the show, and I'm going to re-watch Pete's review. And I suggest everybody else do the same, even if you watched it the first time, because it gets the views up. Cheers.
Yeah, I'll clip that as well.
Maybe
Stick
a
it
like.
somewhere.
And if you're not subscribed, hit that button.
Paul's face.
He said,
he went as if he was going to click on the next thing, and then you said that, and he just went,
nope.
If I'm not allowed to drop the C bomb, then you're not allowed to say like and subscribe.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I can't argue with that.
oh, dear.
All right, cool. Should we round off and do discussion then? Oh, let's do it.
We now return to the Transformers.
Gojira said no love for his picks. We can't do it every week. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fun. You wouldn't be excited. But do check out because he's got some amazing picks. And I think you popped a post up saying you've been different a year or 2 years. I think it was a year of your photography and some brilliant. And I love how you do your setups as well. So yeah, definitely go and check out. You can go to Transformers the Show on Facebook and you can see Gojira's Prime's photos there and the link to his own page too. Tonight, it's discussion time. And tonight we're going to talk about what's the one thing, what one thing would you change about Transformers? It could be absolutely anything. So let us know in the comments what will you change. I'm really looking forward to seeing what my co-hosts say, what they want to change. So Pete, do you want to kick us off with this? Things that you would change in Transformers world?
I think without wishing to contradict myself when I was talking about Megatron earlier, I think I'd change the over engineering on some of the bots because I do think that whilst it is impressive and it's so clever and the guys that Hasbro have got now designing the toys are phenomenally talented, I just feel like it's a kind of we can do this rather than we should be doing it because I feel like it loses some of the, not that we play with them anymore, but I think they are quite complicated Transformers, now. And I think, they're commanding a higher price tag as a result of the engineering, but I just think it's a little bit unnecessary.
Do you think they
For
do?
me, I would change.
Do you think they feel like they have to have a £50 to £60 price point now? And it needs that level of engineering, and they would not get away with doing a really simple transformer for £50.
And I think it's a good point. And do they make the engineering because they have to justify the price point, or does the price point come as a point of the engineering? I don't know which way round. I think just from a
Is it a response to third party? Just third party transformations tended to be more complex, and obviously the popularity of third party has risen. It seems to have in the time I've been a collector, and I
I'm
wonder
not
if
quite-
it was in response to that.
I'm not quite sure if it's the complications of the transformations that help them.
Well, everybody loves X-Transbots transformations, is my understanding. They're very popular. So,
but I think to that point, Andy, I think you're right. In terms of like the fans toy stuff and perhaps MMC, but like fans hobby. I've been on a bit of a fans hobby kick since TFN and just before it, but their transformations are quite intuitive. They're not really a traditional third party where you don't need an engineering degree to fiddle about with them. You know, you can genuinely just mess with them. So I don't know, but just for me, the transformations are getting really clever and really well engineered, but I just don't think they need to be.
No.
And I think it just sucks a little bit of the fun out for me.
Did you manage to do Megatron without any instructions or videos, or was it?
No.
And that, to me, takes it away. Like, that was the big bit for a long period of time. Was like, it was a fun bit of, and you can work any Transformer can work out from Hasbro, and then there has been some recently that I'm like, no, I'm lost. I'm not really getting how this is. And it's when it's wee, like the Hearts of Steel Bumblebee, like really clever figure, really nice, but it wasn't dead obvious how things transformed in. I had to check the pictures, and then I was like going, I'm not really getting for instructions. And I agree, it kind of takes you out of it a wee bit, and it is that then does become like third party. Like I wouldn't even attempt a third party with having a video other than Fans Hobby, because Fans Hobby is amazing for that. But mostly third party, I'm like, no, I need to have the video up ready to go so that I don't. I'm also aware of the tolerances. Am I going to break something? I don't really want to get that with Hasbro. You want to be able to pick up and just go for it. Like, and it doesn't have to be the Optimus. I love the transformation, and it is fairly intuitive. But yeah, no, that's a good pick, Pete.
Yeah, great shout. Mine would be stop releasing movies all the time and cartoons. Do me a proper series, like a Netflix series. Like the CGI is nowhere near as expensive as it used to be. So a proper real life, like action, gritty rewrite of anything it could be, but give me a proper series which is set. It's a weekly. It's not episodic. It's a proper goes from episode to episode, tells a story. It's like Game of Thrones. Give me 12 seasons of Transformers epicness. I would love that, but with decent human characters. Stop writing crappy human characters as well. I'm just trying to think of what was the last decent. I quite like Bumblebee, the character, the girl from the Bumblebee movie. She was a good human character, and I've really liked what's his face, Shia LaBeouf, in the first couple of films, and he gets loads of hate, doesn't he? But I thought he was really funny. I liked his family, but they're the best. I would like to see a whole series. So yeah, so stop doing the cartoons for the small screen and stop doing the movies for the big screen.
I agree with you about that. I think the problem is that they're always in the habit now of they basically give cartoon series maximum of 3 series, and then they reboot the whole thing again and refresh it again, sell more toys. And I get that, but it means that you don't necessarily get everything you wanted to out of that particular cartoon series, and that's frustrating. I'd like to see them bring back a decent comic book again. I know we've got the ones that are more aimed at adults, but I mean something for kids as well. But I am going to disagree with you, Paul, on Shia LaBeouf. He was passable in the first film. After that, he got gradually more annoying to the point where Dark of the Moon, I literally skipped past any bits with humans in it, just skip past them, because it's just annoying. It just became like, stupid bloody jokes all the time, and it was just
it's bond with Prime. Like, I've never felt another human have a better bond with a Transformer.
We say he's bond with Prime. It was good in the first film. Then
he
in the second
really
one,
died. And then
second one, he moaned because they, we need you to help save the world. I can't do that. I'm at college now. Piss off. Go and save the bloody world, you selfish bastard. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
grumpy when you're tired, Andy, and ill.
Yeah, I'm full of cold.
Taking out Shire.
You said last good human characters is difficult. I quite like the ones in Earthspark. I actually thought they weren't. I love the dad. I love the fact he was a Transformers fan.
Yeah.
And he knew like the history of it all. But then I'd go back to probably Transformers Prime, and you had the 3 human kids. The only thing is the Miko. I've met so many people who, I loved Miko. Miko was so annoying. The amount of time she nearly got herself and other people killed just because she wanted to be in the middle of everything just used to drive me absolutely bonkers. Maybe it's the teacher in me. It's like, sit down, shut up, out of the danger, put the scissors down, don't mess around with the big killing robots. It's she used to annoy the life out of me.
There's a definite trend to choosing, Shia LaBeouf over Marky Mark.
But Mark Wahlberg's character started off okay, and then he I don't know if well, actually, Mark Wahlberg, I'm not a big fan of anyway. But like in The Last Night, no human comes out of that film well. It's just awful. So,
But does this line,
Brandon, I'm sorry, mate. You know, you've got to accept the fact that
Yeah.
people don't go to watch the Transformers live-action films for the human characters, except maybe Megan Fox.
That first film was so good. Like, that was an amazing
It was.
film.
The stupidity levels weren't through the roof. Like the jokes were
Yeah.
funny and without going too far, and then like they went a bit too far. Simmons in Revenge of the Fallen, when he's driving around in the car and he's giving it the whole one man abandoned by his country, and there's the lad sat next to him going, "You're not alone. I'm right here, I'm right next to you." That's probably the only human interaction from that film that I can think of that wasn't annoying in some way.
but it does link in though, doesn't it, with having a bit more of a, and being careful the description, the aligned continuity, where you could have series feeding into a film and continuity of the characters, even if you didn't produce a live action film, with the same actors be able to voice their characters in the series or something like that, so it just a little bit of a, it's joined up.
Sorry.
That's the problem where we lose people though, isn't it? That's where we lose people, is it's Earthspark and then they cut it and then it goes in the bin, and you either liked it and you buy the toys, or you move on to another one, then you move on to another one, and it's just that merry-go-round the whole time, isn't it?
I can't want a story to last more than 3 hours or over a cartoon. I want it to last out and branch over a couple of months. I'm just watching, which you haven't seen it. Have you seen In the Line of Duty? Like just the grittiest, best police drama. Amazing, The Line of Duty. And I just, if they could do something like that with Transformers, that'd be amazing.
Isn't that because we're adults though? And as adults, we prefer that kind of show that's an ongoing, serialized thing where you follow the storyline all the way through to whatever the end outcome was. Whereas they make the cartoons generally more for kids, and the films,
and they're getting more and more for kids. The cartoons are getting more and more for kids, and that's a challenge.
Yeah, they are. But that's such a 90s thing, isn't it? And then it's an 80s thing, so episodic that in those days, you couldn't have anything as a series, because if you missed one episode, you were buggered because you couldn't replay it or watch it back later. It was gone. You were gone. You would miss out what was happening. Whereas nowadays, that's more likely to happen.
There's not many cartoons from the 80s, for example, that did it as a serialized kind of story. I mean, Around the World
Ulysses,
in 80 Days, I
done it a little bit. Yeah,
Ulysses,
Jason the Wheeled Warriors. But you think about that, all those kind of ones weren't really they weren't trying to sell you toys. Like, think about it.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing.
The ones that were selling you toys were where your He-Man, your G.I. Joe, and that, but it was, you could watch one episode, you didn't need to watch the next one. And it's like, that's a toy advert. Let's call a spade a spade. The ones that stand out as really good shows to continue to watch, are Dungeons and Dragons, things like that, where it was a wee bit more of a continuing story. They were there to be entertaining shows rather than being just trying to sell you the toy of the week. It's a different challenge they have as producers to make those shows. Yeah,
it was like when Deep Space Nine took it to being an actual, like, from series 3 onwards, and it was just so good that it wasn't episodic, but you had to get all the VHSs. So then all these VHSs you could understand, but it was such a desire to find out what happened in the missing bits. But we don't do that with Transformers. It's not there.
Like, there's not many series that did it back then, but like you just said, Deep Space. I remember Babylon 5, and that's from the start, from the very first series, had storylines that quite possibly wouldn't have got finished at all if they'd cancelled it after one season, and you'd have just been left with nothing. And we see that all the time now. How many Netflix series, for example, have been on, got to the end of one season and got cancelled, and had so many things that are just left unresolved because you just...
Because you throw anything at the wall, can't you? That is like Lost. Lost got lost in it. Lost done it. It was such a great premise, and they started going and going and going. How would you wrap something like that up? It wasn't written.
I still think we need in Transformers a really... You're never going to please everybody, but a genuinely good cartoon. But then the problem is you get a genuinely good cartoon, and it might not necessarily be a success for kids. And then they have the problem of, right, who's it aimed at, and then it gets cancelled. Like,
just the two, because you're supporting media the Cyber Worlds, all right? The Cyber Worlds for that toy line. You know, do a proper grown-up one for Power of the Primes, Age of the Primes. Like, give us a show that's going to represent that toy line. You know, that's the thing I would change is that I like them bringing in new molds. I like them bringing in new characters. Why do we care about it? Give us more to make us care about it. What, you know, that could be a supporting media in terms of a comic, but ideally for me, it would be that kind of aspect of a proper grown-up cartoon rather than the kids' cartoons are getting more childish. Give us something for us. Give us, you know, clearly we're the fandom that probably like gave all the money to TF1. So actually, like, yeah, you're not going to get us another movie of that, but do us a TV show. Surely animation can be done at that level for a Netflix, for a something, you know, like the Masters Universe Revolution, more like that.
I wonder how many kids actually went, like, pestered their parents to go and see Transformers 1. They didn't already know about Transformers or weren't necessarily into Transformers.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. I mean, we'll never really know, I suppose. But it'd be interesting to know, because when I went to see it, there were some kids in there, but it was mostly adults. It was mostly, like, not necessarily people our age, but certainly you could tell they're adult collectors, because there's people there with Transformers T-shirts and stuff on.
Yeah.
So I think that's, again, getting that appeal right, so that you're getting in. You've got to have the kid interest. That's why they've got to have the kids' cartoons and things like that. And I get that, because that's where the next generation of fans have got to come from. But there must be a happier medium. Even Earthspark, I think there's some really good parts in Earthspark, but it's still clearly a kid's car. It's aimed more at children.
I always think with the kids ones, you know, if you get the kids ones, and then after maybe one season where they're like, this is what we need to do, then they go, well, let's try and appease some of the adult audience, like the Cyberverse, the kind of Bumblebee Cyberverse one. First season was not very good, and then they went, let's throw in some movie characters and let's throw in the bits that the adults, and it made
an ongoing story.
Yeah.
When they put in the ongoing story, you kind of there was like episode to episode things, but it did make it more interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Ed only got to season 2 of Deep Space Nine. Everyone's saying he's missed out. You have missed out massively, Ed, on some of the.
It's on Netflix, Ed. I was watching a bit of it today. Get on Netflix. Watch the rest of it. Catch up. It's good.
Yeah.
That's a great shout, Guzzy.
What did Guzzy say? Skybound Universe Transformers TV series. And I think it was Matt Davis said there's loads of adult anime. If you could combine the two, have like
Netflix has done loads of really good stuff. So again, it's why can't they? There's clearly a target audience. You know, Hasbro continually talk about the adult audience being the big, you know, progenitor for the Transformers now. Like, we're the big ones that are buying it. So why are you not even marketing at us? Why are you not giving us stuff that we would watch? Like,
I think you sorry, mate.
I was just going to say, Rudy said the Transformers show should bring back showing pictures of Terry Nutkins. Absolutely.
Absolute cinema. Scenes.
But I think, again, you've got too many streams going on, haven't you? You know, you've got Skybound, you've got Cyberworld, you've got, you know, the Michael Bay coming back and do the movies, but none of them are connected. So you can't really fall in love as a collective kind of thing. But then does it allow you to pick up and drop off? I don't know. I think they're missing a trick. You know, you look at Paw Patrol, Marvel. You know, they have some linkage, and as brands, they're huge. But you know, as Transformers and Hasbro, they go, no, we're going to do something different. But you're seeing other models that are working. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's not meant to be a Hasbro slagging session, is it? So
no, at all. They brought us everything that we love. Right. What else? What else do we need to stop doing? What would you stop in Transformers?
I think rehashing the same old characters over and over again. You know, you've been playing that Mega Pretenders theme how many times? I've never seen Pretenders properly. Like, you know, so the small ones showed you that there is a potential of them doing something. You know, give us the later G1 stuff that we never saw. Still not saw Autobots. It's like, but we've seen how many Seekers, how many Megatrons, how many Optimus. And I get that there's an aspect that you need to keep an Optimus and a Megatron on the shelf. I understand that. But do we need as many as we've had? How many Optimuses was there last year? Take half of them and put them on to throw a Pretender out, throw out the Turbo Masters, throw out all these kind of different bits. There's so many things that haven't been redone that doesn't need that media because it's already had the media back in the day, and give us that way. So I think there's still loads that we do, but it's we're going to give you another set of Seekers. We're going to give you another Astro Train. We're going to give you another Galvatron. Like, really?
I get it though, because they sell, don't they? They sell. I mean, like you said, I agree completely. I get not fed up, but it's like, oh, another Optimus Prime. Yeah. Okay. Oh, another one within the same. Oh no, there's three within the same. Okay, and don't get me wrong, I get it. He's a bankable character. Same with Bumblebee now, not so much in the 80s, but now. Same with Megatron. Same with Starscream. Same with Soundwave. But like, there's got to be room for some other characters in there. You've got to bring in something new. What you can't do is do the Masters of the Universe thing, where they literally stopped creating toys or putting out the toys of He-Man and Skeletor, the two main characters, and just started putting out random background characters, often who weren't even in the cartoon towards the end. And that's why their sales, or part of why their sales, completely nosedived and plummeted, because kids didn't want them. They wanted the main characters. But you also need the other guys as well, your random foot soldiers, because they're good fun. That's why, you've got kid. Look at this whole thing with this 4-pack that's Hasbro Pulse have finally started sending out to people. And a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people, either really excited for Horrible. Nobody knows who, but we did. If we were kids of the late 80s. Bumper, amount of people are like, oh, Bumper, fantastic. Well, there's also a lot of people like, who? That's the problem. Hasbro want to make money. That's what they're about. They want bankable characters that will sell. So they focus in completely on those core characters. And then anything else we get, we're just kind of supposed to be kind of lucky to get. That's why these 13 Primes is in some ways quite good. At least they're new original toys, pretty much, and characters. But I don't know. I find myself a bit nonplussed by the 13 Primes at the moment.
I'm the same. The one thing I would love, and I've said this for years, and I thought as we're getting closer to the 40th, could it happen, would be to take the Japanese original series, your Headmaster, give them proper dubs, not the cheesy, terrible dub or something, the fan dubs. Give us someone else did that. If we could do a proper version of that, and you've seen loads of fandom try to do a better dub and it's just never finished, go back and do them properly and then release toys around them. Like, you've surely the voice acting is not as expensive as putting a full new cartoon together, so you could go, right, we're going to do Headmasters, we're going to do new versions of the toys, even re-release the Titan Return ones and do it around that. You've got a marketable product, toys and a show, but instead we're like 13 Primes with nothing around it, and I'm kind of like Andy. I'm like not excited by them. Like, I'm not sitting going, "Oh, I really need to get that," because I'm like, why do I care? There's enough toys I do care about, but why do I care about that?
Yeah, Sunstreak said that as well. Just it would be good to get the excitement back. Right, who's not?
And I think we are going to see that more, don't we? Aren't we? I think you've just put up Paul the Bookworm's comment there about focusing on shows like Armada. We are, as we get older, and we are sadly getting older, we've got those next generations of fans, like Brandon and the Bayverse fans. You can't argue with the success of these films. They've made billions and billions of dollars. You've got the Unicron trilogy kids who've grown up, and those of us who've also fallen in love with the Unicron trilogy, because I still think it's the closest we've had to G1 in terms of its spirit and the toys and things like that. And then you've got the Beast Wars fans, obviously, who've been given most, I think, of the season 1 cast. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you've got those already. And I think Hasbro have recognised that, but it always seems to be kind of, right, here's 5 G1 toys again, and here's a couple of, like, randoms chucked in as well. I think we had that one wave of Legacy where there was not one G1 character, and it was like, wow, this is quite refreshing actually. But how many people were sat going, "Oh, thank God, I don't have to buy any of them," and that's where Hasbro will be like, "Right, well, not going to do that again, are we?"
I like you were chatting about it through the weekend about the aspect of like getting the RID stuff's made you wait to go and watch the show. I felt the same with the Armada stuff. Like, so I think there's an aspect of you can go one way of going, oh, that's good, I can skip all these, or actually, is it a reason to go and learn about a new part of the hobby that you don't know about? You know, is there anybody that can tell you that they've watched every aspect of every show that they've ever produced? I've read every single bit. I'm not sure. I'd be impressed if there is. So it's an excuse to go and do it. And I did that last year with Master Force. I had kind of decided I wanted to watch more of Overlord and Power Master Prime, and went, do you know what, I'm going to watch Master Force. And actually really enjoyed it. And it's that aspect of like learning something new. But Hasbro should be making you do that. Hasbro should be making you want to do that and make it easy to do that.
But do you feel that sometimes it's the other, like Paul said, that TFN shows getting to the point where fans would be too young to see the appeal of G1, and I 100% get that. I struggle to find the appeal of some of the stuff from the 70s and 60s, like, just does not appeal to me. Not Transformers, but like other sci-fi series and comics and stuff. But I just feel like watching the TFM, how they edited, like, it's making me think, oh, I really want to watch Armada and like the Unicorn trilogy, like all that stuff. Like, it wants me. I want to get into it. I don't know if you felt the same, but like now I've been to so many TFNs, like I've been forced to recognize some of the music and some of the characters, and now I want to get to know them more. That's what I'm quite excited about over the next couple of months. I'm going to really dive into RID, I think, and Armada and Unicorn trilogy.
And again, Hasbro should have pushed that more. When the HasLab, the coming out of HasLab, you talked about it, Andy, when we were bringing up the victory bit. Like, why do you want to buy into this HasLab? Give us something to make us want to buy into Hasbro. Give us the episodes redubbed properly. You know, why do you want to buy into the Omega Prime? Push the show out. Make people want to do it. And it is the TFN's done more. Has absolutely done more for that. What was it? Was it Bump of Chicken? Was that the company that did that?
Bump of Chicken.
That thing was amazing because that had that bit of, oh, that looks cool. Oh, that makes that look interesting. So, a clever way to do it.
So I'm not laughing at you, Moff. You're making an excellent point. But then I saw Brad's comment where he was saying that this is a safe place. Transformers the show is a safe place. And then he followed it up by saying, I can get naked and only Andy can see. And I can.
But I think it's a balancing act, isn't it? Because we need to be mindful of the fact that eventually there'll come a time when we're not buying toys. Now, it might not be for a while, but the brand can't die when G1 has stopped buying toys.
No.
So they need to keep kind of, even if this is the plate they're concentrating on, they need to still keep that one going as well. And I think, like you were saying, Moff, linking, why not in conjunction with Legacy Wave 8, which is going to have a focus on Armada. We have put together some 4K renders of the original Armada, and we're going to release them on YouTube, and they're going to be as if they were released today.
Yeah. Back it up with media.
Yeah, because if you're not, it will die. Because, not going to lie, there's only so many. Now we've had Studio Series 86. The level of engineering we're getting now, there's going to be only so many times they can release another Megatron.
Yeah.
That is pretty perfect.
Yeah.
It's not, we didn't think things were pretty perfect in Titan's Return and Combiner Wars and stuff like that. They were just good versions of the toys there.
I remember Titan's Return coming out, and there was a lot of characters we were like, how can you improve on this? And it just takes me back to, I remember walking around in GoldenEye on the N64 going, this will never be bettered. And like their faces were like that.
It never has.
And like it's hard sometimes to see it, and you don't know, like in 10 years' time, like the Transformers may like combine a lot of combine like RoboSend technology and stuff, which will make it not complete transform, but just stuff which will be like, God, can you remember when we said we reached peak Transformers? Like not peak Transformers, peak Transformers. Still loads to go.
See, I don't want that though. Wouldn't want self-transforming Transformers.
No, not like that.
The appeal is,
When you get in your 80s and you've got arthritis and you can't transform them, then that's
You'll be thankful.
that's what the grandkids are for. Get in here, transform this for me. No, there's no instructions.
I remember listening to Dave Wallace. I'm sure he was interviewing Chris McFeely, and when he got the most recent blaster, and he looked at it and went, "This is the last blaster I'll ever buy." And he was like, "There's something satisfying, but something saddening about that as well." And there are, don't be wrong, they've then reissued these with new cut paint schemes, and it's like, oh, will it really be the last time you do that? I would have said that about Perceptor, and then I bought a Perceptor at Limit TFN so I could get a cassette. So Hasbro know how to get around that. But there is an aspect that there's some of them, especially for the characters I don't care so much about. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm happy that that's as far as it's going to get. There are some that I'll go, yeah, if they give me new Soundwave, like I'm going to buy a new Soundwave. Like, I don't really care if it's only a slightly different, I'll still buy it. But there's some characters I'm now like, yeah, I'm kind of done with them and I don't need another one. And there is something satisfying about that, but there's something kind of getting to an end of it and going, right, actually, what's next? And it's how do you... Will we ever get to a point where we're like, yeah, I'm done, I don't want any more? Like,
well, I think the underlying thing to this whole discussion is the good thing is like we're not done. Hasbro aren't done, and Transformers as a whole, there is so much more to come, isn't there, over the next 5 to 6, 10, 20, 30 years. You can be really confident it's now become one of the mainstays like Star Trek has, James Bond, just one of those things that is ingrained as part of our culture. And it's such a good idea, and because it's such a good idea, it just continuously will come back, it will die, it will ebb and flow. You'll see high points and low points. What we have seen though over the last 10 years, last 15 years is there's a load of high points. It's really exciting, isn't it, what we've got coming up? We will not be able to imagine what the next 10, 15 years will be like.
No. And I think
that's what the show's
no matter like how older we get, see the joy, and you've all experienced it, see the joy of seeing a young kid take a Transformer and seeing that wow factor of, actually, that's this and it's this. Like, Greg's boys just getting to Transformers and seeing the things that have come in on stock, and I'm like, I need to get that over to Greg's to see how, because my boys have had it so much that they don't have that same wow factor. But seeing Greg's kid getting it, I'm like, this is great. Like, and it is just that aspect of kids love them when they get in their hand because it is that tactile aspect of it. But right now, how do you make kids want to get that in hand without somebody going, you need to experience this? How do you get them to have like a Paw Patrol feeling or a Skibidi toilet or whatever the nonsense that they're watching these days? How do you get them to do that? And I think that's the Hasbro need to learn how to get that. And I think they've tried it with Cyberworld to make it even shorter. But kids are watching the YouTube shorts. Their attention span is so small. How do you make them want to experience that Transformer? And actually, they're quick transformations. There's something you could do with it. But like I think there is that aspect that I can't imagine a point where we'll get to a generation and kids just are like, yeah, no, I don't like this idea of something transforming from one toy to another. It's been 40 years and kids are still excited by it when they see them.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why a good idea, as David Brent said, is a good idea forever. Is there any things you would want to change? Has anyone not had a comment on what they would change about Transformers?
I'd like people who are ill not to come to TFN.
Everyone's infected.
Well, you should have been lacking all those ill people.
Do you know what the wife said to me earlier on? She said, it's your own fault for hugging everyone. You try to be friendly, you give out a hug, and somebody infected me.
And he gave them special cuddles and he got special things back.
The only person you kissed was Claire and me, so I don't understand why we're both fine.
This isn't a kissing issue, I don't think.
Maybe you're patient zero. Right, that's it. We're going to call it the night for an earlier than normal show. Stick around us for a little bit. We might have a little surprise at the end of the outro. But thank you so much, Graham, for coming on. Lovely to see you as always. Thanks so much to my co-host for tonight. Andy, you've been an absolute soldier. So thanks for pushing through, fucking doing everything on the fly. You're absolutely amazing as always. Please head over to Facebook, Transformers the Show, join our group there. Plus all the other channels you're about to see in a moment in our intro. Good night. See you next week.
It's time for Transformers, the show! Breaking news and toy reviews, every robot's
So we're still live, so don't swear. Or say anything obtuse.
Oh, God.
I thought it'd be cool to stick around and do you know what? There was one comment tonight which just really, I just thought, God, it made me well up. And you know, we do a lot of work, we put a lot of hours into Transformers the show, and it was from Rudy asking to see more pictures of Terry Nutkins. And so what I've done is I went onto the World Wide Web, and it's got some pictures for us to have a look at and chat about. So this is Terry. He's 22 years old here. So this is at the start of Terry's career. Did anyone used to watch the Really Wild Show?
Yes.
Who didn't watch the Really Wild Show? Come on.
I know. What was the guy on the right's name? Chris.
Anybody under the
Chris
age of 30.
Chris Packham. That was it.
And he's still around, and he's still doing wildlife programs.
He was the one who transformed going out into the fields with the camera on your own, taking photos of birds into something cool, wasn't it? Like, look at his shirt there is absolute sexy mama shirt. Rudy, you saw it. Hi, Rudy. That's how I want my hair if I was that young. How would you think?
We're starting a whole
Transformers: The Really Wild Show.
Oh, Chronicles of Cliffjumper is the fun, apparently. Oh, here we go.
It's a good challenge. He does look quite miserable there, doesn't he?
He's a bad boy.
He was emo before emo, wasn't he?
Look at his hair.
He was
very vanilla ice.
This is Terry. He's found seal. This is because this is what I liked about it. So most wildlife programs used to go out to like the coasts or into the wild or into Africa, but Terry used to just go into like Gateshead and just find a seal, grab it, and bring it back inland. And that you don't get that on other shows. You just don't get it. This little fucker just appeared from nowhere. Where's he come from? Just to say hello. He was always hiding in bushes. That was it, really. Just wanted to share that with you.
Bill Oddie appeared at the end?
Because he just got in there, didn't he? He always just turns up, doesn't he? Hello. Hello.
That looks like somebody's snapped him doing something he shouldn't be doing. He's saying them.
You know what
he's
like? It was probably something possibly illegal.
Oh my God, there's Terry Nutkins stories coming now.
You never knew. Nikki's Terry was friend.
Live chat numbers have gone up. Terry Nutkins chat has brought people.
Terry Nutkins the show.
He does seem like he's going to be an absolute gent. Is he? I think dead or alive. I think dead.
Dead.
Well dead. Is that because you know he's dead?
I think he passed away a few years back, didn't he?
Yeah, sadly.
Oh, man, you've ruined my childhood now. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You've ruined the night now.
I didn't kill him.
Not you.
Oh,
Strange how you felt you needed to go out. Guilty conscience, sir.
Do you know when he died? Give me a year. Guess the year. This could be the quiz.
Is this the quiz again?
When did Terry Nutkins die?
All right. To all our new viewers.
I feel this is probably the time to end the stream.
Pete killed him. Pete knows. Like,
no, don't say that.
Whoa.
Well dead, innit?
13 years ago in 2012.
No way. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Somebody said 2015.
Yeah, Quantum said 2015. 2015. Gone too soon. Gone too soon.
Imagine
right, well, thanks for joining us.
If they fed him to the otter that bit after finger.
Yeah. Terry.
Pour one out for my homie. I'm not pouring it out. Go all over the carpet. I'll have to clean it up.
He was 66. What the fuck? That's
I
not
thought he was
66.
66 in the 80s.
Never aged.
That's an 80-year-old if I've ever seen. Maybe he's not. Is that Terry? I forgot.
Oh, stop now. If the family of Terry Nutkins are watching, we can only apologize.
I can just imagine that's their Friday night. Let's watch Transformers the show.
Yeah, I think they'd want to know that he's not actually dead.
What are you basing that on?
Well, apparently it was from Gateshead.
It's like Jaws 4, when the shark comes back for revenge.
Oh.
Back for more.
Can you guess where he was born?
Chelmsford.
Nope.
All right,
I could go all night.
Title of your.
I'll give you a clue. It is on the Monopoly board.
It's on what now?
The Monopoly board.
Jail.
Andy wins. Don't care what the answer is. Andy wins.
Liverpool Street Station. No, it was Marleybone Station. No, Marleybone. Marleybone's not a station, is it?
Oh, stop! Please stop.
Oh, loads of people guessing Marleybone. Well done. I don't know if you've Googled it, Nikki and Sunstreaker, but
Cheats.
absolutely. Although Nikki did say South London. Marleybone, South London?
Isn't that Marylebone? Is it pronounced Marleybone? Because that's not what it says. I mean, I don't know. Down south.
I've always called it
Be sure he's
Marleybone.
Ghostbusters.
Right. Right. Sorry, Rudy said.
No. Good night.
Oh.
Wait, he's had a good run. That's my end of it.
Apparently.
I don't think we will. I don't think we will.
Dearie me, what I can see now. There's only one image as well.
Please do not share anything. For the love of God.
I've seen it, so you have to see it. Don't worry, it's not going to get us kicked. It might actually, but I think when you see it, you'll go, that was worth risking our show for. Look at that.
That is epic.
Look how happy he is. That's actually a photo.
amazing.
Oh, dear.
Yes, Nick, this is what happens.
This is what we do when we're off there, no
Yeah.
play.
Right. I don't think we can top that. Well done.
No.
Rudy, thank you so
Without
much.
it.
You are just the best. Right, that's it for Transformers the show. Thanks so much. See you next week.
It's time for Transformers, the show!